J-Flight 32 TSBH on trade here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. I haven't looked at the title or anything, but just looking at the stickers and whatnot, I'm pretty sure this is a 2013. If not, my apologies. Originally sold right here at Haylet's. You know, it's a late model camper. Question people always wonder, you know, why are they getting rid of it? Is there something wrong? And the answer is no. They just want to swap around their arrangement a little bit, and we, you know, treated them right on a trade. It's a pretty much late model camper. It needs just a quick surface clean, and then it's good to go. We haven't run it through any of our cleaning stages or anything like that yet, so you know, you actually get a really good chance here to see exactly what it looked like when the people used it day to day. We haven't gone through and tried to glitz it up or anything like that. Power tongue jack on the front here, so you just push a button to help level a coach front to back. This does have Jayco's thermal package. That means the underbelly is fully insulated, enclosed. It has a layer of R14 radiant insulation in the floor and the ceiling and the slides. And that's another thing. Very few campers actually have insulated slide outs. You see the brand new, it was equipped with the nice aluminum wheels here, so you won't have to worry about those getting rusty or pitted on you over time. Everything seems to be in good shape. Like I said, just quick surface clean, really all it needs. Now, this is one of the very few, and offhand I'm really not thinking of another one, travel trailers that has two rear bunk slides and an outside kitchen. Most of the time you can only get the outside kitchen in the 2-slide floor plans. You can't usually get it in the 3 slides. Manufacturers won't build it that way. Jayco figured it out. By the way, previous owners did add these little, you know, like Loctite end caps here, so you won't worry about those falling off. And that bracket right there is for a bumper mounted grill. I haven't looked through the whole camper. That may or may not be present. Now, one thing I do want to point out, and this is unfortunately common, but keep in mind, we're going out of our way to show you this. There's a little ding on the back here. That's from bicycle handles, basically. You see they had put a bike rack little clip holder here on the back, and if you don't chain them down real tight, they can wiggle, and it only takes once, and there's just no way you know what's happening when you're going down the road. You know, it's unfortunate. It's there, and we're not going to hide anything. Keep in mind, even minor cosmetic stuff, we're taking the time to point that out to you. You know, be confident that you know, when you show up, the trailer is as represented, at least within the best of our ability. The roof lighter on the back is present because this does have a fully walk-on roof. You know, you can easily walk up there, maintain it, take care of it. Full outside kitchen here. We do have a little pull-out stove top here, and that can recess out of the way if you don't need it. And that leaves the room here for extra countertop space and whatnot. In case you're wondering, there's some power outlets right here. So if you want to run a griddle, a blender, anything like that, you can. Good storage outside, and a full-size refrigerator instead of a little college kid mini fridge a lot of trailers are offering. One of the things I like is that even for taller guys like me, this overhang is tall enough that you don't have to duck under it, but it can work really well like if it's raining, so you don't got to get rained on. Speaking of not getting rained on, push button power awning, and that's probably a good 18-20 foot awning on there, so pretty good sized. Step inside here. With 3 slides, this is not the lightest trailer you've ever seen. It comes in at 8,604 pounds. So make sure that you either have a appropriately sized place to park it, or you have an appropriately sized towing vehicle. Now, you do have my apologies. My battery box that I use to turn on lights and stuff, it's dead. I can't keep up with all the incoming inventory. At the time of this filming, it's April. In March of this year, we had 108 units roll out of here, you know, and that means that we had trades on most of those, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. This is a airbed hide-a-bed, so that can kick open if need be. All of your windows, you see, have privacy shades. You do have night shades with valances and lambrequins around here, so, you know, you don't have someone peeking around the sides here. You can have full privacy in this if you please. Jayco's U-dinettes are different in several ways. First of all, if you notice this little button latch right here, the whole end pulls out. Now there's an extra seating space here with a deck that goes on, so that basically this cushion looks like it just extends. So that's a neat thing that Jayco does. Also, if you notice our photo tour, this rear bench is not fixed. This rear bench is free floating, and it has like easy storage under it right here. So you can use this in a couple different ways. Obviously, you could pull it out and use it like an ottoman in front of the sofa, but a more creative use might be pull that out here to just past these little the black stands for the tabletop here, and you have an enclosed little space. It's a perfect little play area for a toddler or maybe a pack and play, something like that. And because we did have the thermal package when this was built brand new, there is insulation in this slide out, which normally is not the case in most travel trailers. Very few travel trailers actually insulate their slides, interestingly. A lot of people don't know that. And you'll find extra power outlets squirreled away, you know, just always within an arm's length here. But they're kind of low key, you know, so they're not really in your face. Kitchen storage in here is about as good as you could hope, considering most of the floor plan's dedicated to slide outs or like the rear bunkhouse. But you get extra tall cabinets in your Jaycos because Jaycos are extra tall. This is 81 inches tall from ceiling panel to floor. We'll measure 81 inches. That's 3 inches taller than the industry standard 78 inches. That means that you get bigger cabinets. That means you get taller shower, taller bunks, taller slide out is another big one. That's a big part of that. This has an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer instead of a 6. What that means in English, let me open this up and I can just show you. It's 33% bigger. From that shelf down is bonus space. It adds up fast. And I do like this big time aftermarket stovetop cover they put on here. That thing's sweet. That's a lot of extra bonus countertop space you're going to get in here. Naturally, central air and centrally heated to keep your family comfortable all season. Big pantry or linen space right here. All right, I'm going to flip on some light here for you just a moment. There we go. Let you take a look in here. Lots of good light in there. And, you know, storage space is something that I don't know if you ever say any camper has too much of. You know, it's always good to get it. Porcelain stool, not a plastic, and foot flush, so you can keep your face away from your business, so to speak. And again, remember that taller ceiling here is going to allow for taller shower. They also give you, you know, shower wall surround paneling right here. That's going to keep you from water damaging your own walls. And again, this thing's in really good shape. Other than just a quick dust off, I don't really see anything that it really needs addressed. So this is how you get 2 slide outs back here with an outdoor kitchen. This lower bunk folds up or down, so it can fold up during the day if you don't want it. You still have storage space or sleeping space up here, and every sleeping space gets its own little light, and that's LED. Wow, I wonder if that's a replacement, because these were 2013 was one of the last seasons that. Pardon me, I'm flashing my lights at you here. One of the last seasons that the J flights had incandescent bulbs, so that's probably a replacement. Which is an idea, by the way. If your bulbs ever burn out, on our part shelf, there's just a little LED replacement insert that can go right in that slot. You have dual hanging storage on both sides of this entertainment center. And you see the original factory TV is present. They simply moved it back to the bunkhouse instead of leaving it in the bedroom. I got a feeling that this is where it was used most of the time. Now this is a folding table, basically, so that can kick out into a table if need be, with storage behind it. I got both hands full, so I can't quite open that. But notice that all of your cabinet space has extra shelving. You know, you have lots of storage space in here. Again, bunk on this side. Bunk does flip up over here. Let me show you that. Just simply lift. It's on struts. Again, I apologize. It's dark. Just one of those things that this is the best I can get for you right now. I do apologize. The J-Cube futon right down here. This can fold out into like a king bed, but you can also use it like a sofa, a lounge. You can do a lot with it. Moving forward here. Oh, by the way, you see we do have a sliding pocket door right here rather than just a simple curtain. And you'll notice as we walk up front, Mom and Dad's private bedroom up front also gets privacy doors. So that's another nice little bonus right there. Little things have always stuck out at me in Jayco. It's always been the smart little features, like a shoe garage. It's not a big thing, but if you have a bunkhouse camper, and even if you don't, I'm willing to bet right over here you have a big pile of ugly shoes. Well, they give you a spot to keep those out of the way so that when you're walking in and out of the camper, you're not tripping over shoes. This is a spinning entertainment center. Previous owners, apparently, not excited about that feature. They just simply screwed it in place right here. You can see that one little screw head. That's a Phillips head screwdriver. You can pop that out if you want to. If you like the fact that it's fixed, don't pop it out. Not a big deal. Full storage under the front bed. And there are power outlets and bed stands on both sides of the bed for, you know, charging a cell phone or running your little nighttime breathing machines and whatnot. And again, at night you close these doors and that opens up the opportunity for a spinning TV. Although looking at the back of this, it looks like they added a front side and back side to separate televisions. So I have a feeling that they at one point were running 3 TVs in this RV and then left the original factory TV back in the bunkhouse. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.